Okay, bonjour, aujourd'hui, nous sommes mercredi. Yeah, parlons en français, je ne peux pas parler français, parlons en français. Où est l'on? Je suis à la maison, of course, editing my video, and of course, looking at this. Okay, I'm gonna reveal this. Yeah, I already spent them. Technically speaking, I already did what I can do. But it is gonna be quite interesting. Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna play this game, and it's there's a Genesis Mint, basically Web3, NFT, blah blah blah. But this one is a game. At least it's done by a reputable. I won't say reputable game developer, a game developer that has proper history. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a robot fighting game with parts. So basically you're gonna buy the parts, and that's that. Yeah, that's that. So the question is, why did I bother spend money? Okay, these are the few things Web3 is a new thing. Okay, let's start it off. Web3 is a new thing. I'm gonna get in, understand a little bit more. Unfortunately, all this thing costs money, and to date, lots of money has been spent. This is probably, you know what? I have a feeling this is one of those things in. Let me rethink a little bit. I actually encountered this exact crossroad, and I'll say, yeah, crossroad at an early time of life, and it's called insurance savings. Yeah, no, come think of it. It reminded me of that. Although that one's a bit crazier. It's not really that crazy, come to think of it, but because it's savings, not say I went a bit heavy, but okay. Instead of doing monthly payments, I decided to pay yearly, and it goes up to like 5,000-6,000. Yeah, insurance savings. One of the early savings I had was, okay, that's what I can. Like the first one I had was 9,000? I need to double check. It's supposed to be 9,000. Okay, the takeaway is let's say I put 9,000. I totally forgotten, and then I got half when I fully paid the policy. Yeah, that is not cool. Not cool. Of course, the maturity date is 20 years. That's the reason why I didn't bother doing anything right now. And I did that I'm here 5 years already. There's one. Oh yeah, no. Wait, let me recount a little bit. Let me recount a bit. 5 years here. I did that on my second job, which is around 2006. Not 6. It's definitely not 18, 17, 16. Okay, 16, 15. And if I put 16, it's plus 2 years, so 7 years ago. Not even a decade yet. Okay, not even a decade yet. And yeah, I won't see the money until the next 13 years. 3 year. That is interesting. That is interesting for sure. 13 years more to go before I can see whether the 9,000 grew to whatever profit it is. And in my opinion, I think it's gonna be I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know whether it's a loss. Hopefully it's a profit. Okay, profit is the best. Break even is like not really the best choice. Of course, if I lose money, that's the most horrible thing to know. After 20 years, and then I realized it's a loss. Yeah, so I basically just let it run. Okay, let it run. Those are my early days compared to what I spent for the past 3 years, 2 to 3 years. No, 2011. 2 years. Okay, 2 years. For the past 2 years, yeah, no, it's not really 2 years because I started in September, so by September it's officially 2 years. Okay. It's about, no, NFT is a bit more. NFT is a bit more. I have to admit, NFT is a little bit more. 15 grand in total to date. Within 2 years. Whereas the other stuff I do is like about 5,000 a month, and then after that I managed to lower down to just 5,000 a month. What am I talking about? 5,000 a year. That was my highest. 5,000 a year. And now it's then after that, once the policy paid off, there is a straight away drop. But of course the policy cost about 9. You know what? At the end of the day, it's about the same. About the same. The worst one is because I'm maintaining my medical policy, so yeah, that's not great. Yeah, so all this insurance stuff is annoying. It's annoying. But in general, you should have at least one life insurance, one health insurance. Okay, if you can afford. No, you must be able to afford at least 2 of them. Very, very practical. Not to say you will get sick all the time, but it's much needed. Yeah. I don't know. Personally, you don't get those policy because you don't want to invite issue, but at the same time you want insurance so that you can keep yourself safe. So I'll let it be. So that's that. So at least the insurance policy is in a way a life. It's for health purposes. Oh, come on. So it has use. It has use. So that's good, that's great. But what about NFT and stuff? No use, right? Literally no use. So in my opinion, it's tough. But this is gonna be, hopefully, I did promise myself this project should be the end for most project, which means the moment I get into this, and I already spent the money already. Okay, tomorrow is mint day, so whether tomorrow I'm happy or not, that is a different question. And this technically would be the end for this year. Whatever new projects, no more. Existing projects, I'll start to cut down a lot. In fact, I actually cut down one of the collection platform already, like literally only if there is very, very A++, or I call them grails. Okay, grails and keys, comic book that I think it's worth putting money, then I don't mind buying. Okay, if not, then I just pick up the dollar comic book. $1, $2, that's about it. And yeah, all my money is divert to, actually, I won't say divert straight away to this guy, but it's kind of diverted to this. A lot of things I didn't buy. In fact, most of them are useless anyway. There's no value. There's no value. That's the worst word, right? No value. But in true honesty, like I said, most of them no value. I just don't want to pick up space. I just don't want to take up space. So in a way, I'm not spending money on physical items other than Lego. In fact, Lego also went up in price. Yeah, so I'm cutting out everything possible except for lightsabers. So you got 2 more lightsabers to collect. Once the 2 is done, then I'll figure out if I want to continue or not. And that's that. Yeah. All those Pokemon cards, yeah, I know. I gave up not because I don't want them. I gave up because I'm moving to the world. So physical, I want to get rid as much as I can. Yeah, I used to buy toys a lot, like Transformer and stuff, but those are physical, right? Anyway, that's that for today. Je du rêve de